The Reckoning of Marianne Bachmeier. On a chilly morning in Lübeck, Germany on March 6, 1981, a courtroom buzzed with anticipation. It was the trial of Klaus Grabowski, a man accused of one of the most heinous crimes imaginable, the murder of a 7-year-old girl named Anna, whose bright future was stolen in an act of unimaginable cruelty. The trial had attracted widespread attention, not just for the barbarity of the crime, but also for the heartbreak etched on the face of Anna's grieving mother, Marianne Bachmeier. Marianne, a single mother with a fierce love for her daughter, had spent the months since Anna's death grappling with grief, rage, and an overwhelming sense of injustice. Anna had been her sunshine, her world. The little girl loved dancing, drawing, and playing with her friends. Her laugh was infectious, and her absence left a void that nothing could fill. The crime itself was horrifying. Klaus Grabowski, a man with a history of violence and a disturbing record of abuse, had lured Anna into his home. When she didn't return, a frantic search began, only to end in devastation when Anna's lifeless body was discovered stuffed in a box by a canal. The details of her death shocked the nation and shattered her mother. When the trial began, Marianne attended every session, hoping for justice for her daughter. But with each passing day, her frustration and despair grew. Grabowski showed no remorse. Instead, he painted himself as the victim, at one point outrageously claiming that Anna had attempted to blackmail him. Those words hit Marianne like a thunderbolt. The audacity of her daughter's killer to insult her memory in such a way was more than she could bear. Unbeknownst to anyone, Marianne had reached her breaking point. She had made a decision. On the morning of March 6th, she dressed in somber clothes, tucking a small .22 caliber Beretta pistol into her bag. She sat quietly in the courtroom, her heart pounding as the proceedings began. When Grabowski started to speak again, filling the air with his lies and excuses, something inside Marianne snapped. In a moment of searing fury, she rose from her seat, drew the pistol, and fired 6 shots at Grabowski. The courtroom erupted into chaos. Grabowski fell to the floor, lifeless, as gasps and screams echoed around her. Marianne stood still, the gun in her hand, as though time itself had frozen. Security rushed to restrain her, and as she was led away, she reportedly muttered, "Unfortunately, I only got the pig from behind." Her words reflected the depth of her anguish, a mother's desperate cry for justice in a world that had failed her and her daughter. Marianne's act of vengeance sent shockwaves through Germany and beyond. Some saw her as a grieving mother pushed to the brink, while others condemned her for taking the law into her own hands. Her trial was as sensational as the one she had interrupted. She was charged with murder, and the courtroom became a battleground of morality, justice, and emotion. In the end, Marianne was sentenced to 6 years in prison, though she served only 3. She remained steadfast in her belief that she had done what was necessary, never expressing regret for her actions. Her story sparked heated debates about justice and vigilantism, with many sympathizing with her plight while others questioned the implications of her actions. Years later, Marianne reflected on her life in interviews, sharing her struggles and the unbearable pain of losing her child. Her actions were a testament to the boundless love of a mother, even as they underscored the devastating toll of tragedy and loss. Marianne Bachmeier's story is a haunting reminder of how deeply grief can cut and how far a mother's love can drive her, even to the point of no return. It is a tale of heartbreak, anger, and the desperate search for justice in a world where it is often elusive.